What's going on in Argentina? Okay, besides the never-ending Hitler sightings and conspiracies? How about UFO sightings and a conspiracy to cover up an alien sighting? In the past week, we have reports of at least 2 UFO sightings and multiple reports and a photograph of an alleged extraterrestrial in a park with strange behavior that has some worried that there's something more than fishy in the waters there and no one is talking about it. Is it time to start crying for Argentina? One alleged UFO sighting occurred on September 10 in Pomencio in northwestern Argentina. El Encasti, the local media outlet, reports that a Professor Alberto Rufino Calderon, a resident of Fray Mamerto Esquiu in the Catamarca province, witnessed and had the presence of mind to photograph a UFO over property he had recently purchased. He says the unusual movements of the UFO had him thinking it was something other than a drone, bird, or conventional aircraft. An airplane or an animal is incapable of doing that. He told El Encasti that locals believe the stones and mountains have energy and healing powers and strange occurrences are not uncommon. Perhaps the most uncommon is the vision of Our Lady of the Valley, which happened between 1618 and 1620 in a cave located at Choya, when a local man heard voices and eventually found an image of the Virgin Mary with a brown face like his. She is now the patron saint of Argentine tourism. Coincidence? Was the UFO being drawn to the energy of the mountain? The next sighting comes from the El Diario media site in Carlos Paz, which reports that yesterday, a lot of messages entered the newsroom giving an account of the hitherto unexplained phenomenon. Like what? First came the report from Gonzalo Cufra of a UFO over the mountains, especially Cerro de la Cruz, surrounding the city. This occurred sometime on or before September 11. I was standing outside, in the courtyard of my house, when I saw a very clear light that had no kite form and that fell vertically. I ran a few meters and saw her fall behind the Cerro de la Cruz. I cannot explain what it could have been. Not a kite. We sometimes forget that these are common in other countries. What was it? Luckily, Sergio Soria sent a picture of what El Diario thinks is the same UFO. The UFOs in both photos are difficult to identify, so the next question is, are they connected to the alien in the Parque Mitras in Corrientes in far northeast Argentina? Radio station LT7 AM 900, and others, reported that police were called to the park on or before September 13 by teenagers who claimed to have seen an individual behaving strangely. Allegedly, the cops also saw the individual and photographed it with a cell phone. Where are those body cams when you need them? According to the media report, when police officers tried to approach the extraterrestrial being, they said it escaped, jumping into the water and vanishing from sight immediately. Jumped in the water? Is this one of those ETs whose spaceships are hidden on lake, pond, and ocean bottoms? The station posted the photo on its Facebook page and there were suspiciously no more reports or photos. Speculation ranged from the best picture of a grey alien seen in some time to a hoax using a clip from a movie, possibly Signs, or perhaps even a homemade video. Unless more sightings and images pop up, this is likely the case. However, that doesn't explain the UFOs. Could these be connected to the stories of Nazi flying saucers and the Hitler in Argentina rumors? Stranger dots have been connected. Shout out to Inexplicata for its tireless work finding Hispanic UFO reports.